With a little more than 2 weeks to go before the start of hurricane season, St. Petersburg is updating us on some major improvements at its wastewater treatment plant in northeast St. Pete. That site, you might remember, had to be shut down during Hurricane Helene and then again during Milton as storm surge and flooding overwhelmed the facility.
10 Tampa Bay's Eric Lasser has more on the improvements to prevent that from happening again.
Well, St. Pete's Northeast Sewer Treatment Plant was closed for nearly a full day after Hurricane Helene, forcing several people living in the city to avoid flushing their toilets and showering, doing laundry, even washing dishes for fear it might overwhelm and damage the system.
The theme of this year is clear: resilience.
St. Pete Mayor Ken Welch says after Hurricane Helene shut down the Northeast Water Reclamation Facility this past September, the decision was made to accelerate a $70 million three-year project aimed at hardening the plant's resiliency.
Some services had to be temporarily suspended so we could avoid extensive long-term damage.
City officials unveiling several of the improvements, including an 11-foot concrete platform designed to raise backup generators well above storm surge levels.
Yeah, you can see right here.
A huge difference, as they showed us. The sewage plant itself is only at a 5-foot elevation. Hurricane Helene brought more than 6 feet of water to the plant.
The city is preparing. It has not stopped.
In this enclosed building, it protects it against storm surge.
Officials say had they not shut down the plant for 22 hours during Hurricane Helene, it might have taken several weeks to come back online. They did it again for 12 hours during Hurricane Milton as a precaution.
Our goal ultimately is not have to shut down during a storm.
The city's public works director says they still have other improvements in mind. One of them is to add a 4-foot wall, essentially raising the facility's water resistance to 15 feet. And it's not just infrastructure. City workers are also being cross-trained right now to help boost the number of people qualified to perform inspections and write permits if needed. In St. Petersburg, Eric Lasser, 10 Tampa Bay.
And Mayor Welch says the city is also working on budgeting for improvements at the wastewater facility's administrative offices.
Yeah, and by making those offices high enough and strong enough, it would also keep staff from having to leave the building during a hurricane.